Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Jashana here to talk about something non-bookish, as you know from the title. And I already bulk filmed today, and then I just, took everything down, moved everything around, moved my chair, all that. And I just don't feel like doing all that again. I was sitting on the couch, and I was like, let me just record it here, because most of it is going to be with my little face in the corner and like showing you the screen recording anyway. So whatever. I didn't feel like going back to the office. So here we are. But yeah, I went and saw Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings last night, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it. And it just got me thinking, like, where would I rank this in the MCU? And I realized that I don't think I've ever ranked the MCU movies and shows. I do want to do that as well. So I'm going to do that. Sorry, this is starting to like itch and peel a little bit, but also I have Aquifer on it still, and I keep getting like little hairs stuck on it, and it tickles. Anyway, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to rank them and like make definitive decisions. We'll see. We have a little Kippa hanging out here with us as well, sleeping. So the categories, I did delete one category just because I don't think I'll need it. I guess if I end up feeling like that, like, ooh, wait, I would want to put one in a different, then I will add one, but I renamed them as well. The top one is Chef's Kiss, the most fun or impactful, just top tier. I fucking love these movies. Then below that we have Pretty Great. I dig it. It's like solid. Love it still. It's just not fave. And then in the middle, it's, it's there. It's cool. I don't have any problem with it necessarily. I dig it. I like it. And then below that we have, don't care to rewatch. Like, I will rewatch these movies, but mostly just to, like, out of necessity of refreshing my memory. Because I just, like, they're fine, And then below that, at the bottom, we have some that I have not seen because I don't care to watch them. And, maybe that's sacrilege. Maybe I'm a fake fucking fan, in your opinion. But there's just a couple of the movies and one of the shows so far that I'm just like, that's fine, I guess. I just don't care. I don't want to watch it. I just have no desire to actually watch these movies. There's not that many of them. There's just a few. And I took one out because I don't necessarily have any that I hate, like that I have seen. I don't dislike any of these movies that I've seen. Again, some of them that I don't want to watch, maybe I would feel that way, but I just don't want to watch them. But I probably wouldn't. I would probably feel like those are fine too. So anyway, let's just get into it. Let me start recording. That would be the first thing I should do. All right, let's go. Let's see how well I can do with this. First up, Hulk. Don't care to watch it. I've never watched that. That's the Edward Norton one, right? I'm pretty sure that's the one that people count. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't. There's like the one big fight scene that I've seen clips of and stuff, people talking about, and I know I've never seen that. I think I've just seen enough clips of the movie over the years that there's like a vague memory of like maybe having started it one time, but I don't even think I did. And then next up, I picked one that doesn't. Some of them have like the title across the center. They used those images. Like I think the collector's edition DVD covers. This is just the posters. That's Iron Man. Oh, that's Iron Man 2. Ooh, okay, Iron Man 2. I watched this one semi-recently. So Iron Man is, I think, probably my favorite character. There's a couple that are like right there at the top 3. I think Iron Man is top though. He's just so fun. And then Endgame, we won't talk about it. But Iron Man 2, I like Iron Man 2. I think I'm gonna put it in Pretty Great. I dig it. It's not one of my favorites, but it's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Loki, the show, the Disney Plus show. All right. I really liked Loki. And like, Loki has grand impact on the larger MCU for Phase 4. It's very key. And it was so... I think I have to put Loki in Chef's Kiss. Yeah. And once I get, like, them in each group, I'm gonna try to put them in actual order in each category as well. So, like, the first one on that category will be, like, the number one in that category, if that makes sense. And then next up, we have Thor. Which Thor is that? Is that... Yeah, this is just the first Thor. Okay. The first Thor, it's fine. It's there. It's cool. I like Thor. That movie was fine. It's like introducing a new character, whatever. It's been a while since I saw it, though. I haven't rewatched most of these since right before Endgame. I rewatched all of the ones that I have watched right before Endgame. And then, like, some of them I've rewatched again, like, since then, but Thor I have not since then, and that was, 2019? And then we have, Winter Soldier. This is another one that I think I liked, but I don't remember that much. But I do remember really enjoying, like, the mystery of it. So I'm going to put it in, it's there, it's cool, but I'm going to put it above Thor. Because I do think I enjoyed that one more than Thor. The Avengers, pretty great. I dig it. Would I put that above Iron Man 2? I feel like I would. Like, if I was going to rewatch one of those, I would probably rewatch Avengers. I mean, I'll rewatch all of them. But, like, if I had to pick between those two. And then, Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is cool. I love Iron Man, but this is one where Pepper gets a fucking thing. And, like, they're trying, the creepy rich guy is being a creepy... And, I just always hate the, like, you were mean to me once, so I'm gonna destroy you and the world. Like, all right, calm the fuck down. Like, just because someone, like, was sort of not that polite to you one time, you're going off the rails, man. So Iron Man 3, I'm gonna put it here, but I'm gonna put it, above Winter Soldier? Nah, actually I'm gonna put it, I think I'm gonna put it behind. I remember that one more than Thor, though. I think. Okay, so there we go. Ant-Man. Don't care to watch it. Never seen it. Don't want to see it. Like, I'm sorry, Paul Rudd. You're great. And I like Ant-Man in the Avengers stuff. Like, I like his character. But, Scott Lynch, whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. So, and I know what happens in these movies. When I was doing my rewatch prior to watching Endgame, the ones that I didn't watch, the ones that I've never seen, I went and looked at, like, detailed synopses of what happened and, like, key things you need to know if you haven't seen this movie. So I learned, like, the important things. I just didn't watch it myself. Doctor Strange. I have only rewatched that the one time. Like, Doctor Strange is cool, and I get that he's very powerful. And oh my god, if you're watching What If, Episode 4, holy shit. Yeah, wow. But, and I'm, like, excited for Multiverse of Madness. But this first movie, I feel like I kind of don't care to rewatch. Like, I will, but it's not top priority for, like, rewatching. It's more of, like I said, just... if I need a refresh, this is I would rewatch it versus just looking at a synopsis. But it's like low on the care to rewatch. Thor Ragnarok, Chef's Kiss. I mean, come on, and it's gonna go above Loki. It's so much fun. Oh my god. Black Panther, Chef's Kiss. It's got to go above. Hello? Get out. There we go. Jesus, that was a process. Killmonger is one of my favorite villains, just in general, not like just in the MCU. He's the kind of villain I like. Like I said, in like Iron Man 3, that villain where it's like, you were kind of rude to me one time, so I'm gonna destroy the world. It's like, okay, like you're just unhinged for the sake of being unhinged. Killmonger and villains like Killmonger are just so much more enjoyable for me, where I don't like what you're doing, and I don't like your method for getting what you want, but I understand why you feel the way you feel, or I understand why you want what you want. So yeah, I really like that, and obviously T'Challa as a character is just great, and like the cultural impact of Black Panther cannot be ignored. I feel like it was just like a moment. All of these, especially like little kids, you know what I mean? Like I saw so many videos, so many like reactions, and so many like after we saw Black Panther of like all these little kids, even adults too though, but adults who are like, I didn't have this when I was a little kid. And these little kids being like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. Like a Black superhero who is so great and so just wonderful, like a wonderful character, a kingly, a royal superhero, very cool. Like just, it was so great. And like I said, the cultural impact just cannot be ignored, but also just the character of T'Challa is such a great character. He has so much integrity and just goodness about him, and he's a badass. The Black Panther superpowers are so cool, and again, the soundtrack to that movie and the cinematography in the movie itself, like just, ooh, chef's kiss, so fucking great. So, there's that. Ant-Man and the Wasp, guess what? Don't care to watch it. I haven't seen Ant-Man, I don't care to watch that one. Captain Marvel. So, I like Captain Marvel as a character. Okay, I really do. She's so strong and powerful, like it's kind of ridiculous. She seems like unkillable, like all powerful. And I liked this movie, but I hate it because I think like her acting ability is good, but I don't know why Brie Larson's voice I don't like her voice as Captain Marvel. Is that weird? I just don't like her voice. She sounds too, I don't know what it is. Like I wanted her to have more like oomph in her voice. And she just kind of sounds like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Like, I'm a powerful being. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It really bugs me. But I like the movie. So I'm going to put it in pretty great. I dig it because I do really enjoy the movie and I've seen it several times. I like it. Would I put it above Avengers or Iron Man 3? Or Iron Man 2, I'm sorry. I don't think so. I think I'll put it there. Yeah. Is this Infinity War or Endgame? I really wish my eyes were better and I could fucking see this shit. Yeah, it is Endgame, alright. Alright. I mean, it's gotta go in the most fun, impactful. Would I put it above Black Panther? I mean, as far as like impact on the larger MCU, obviously Endgame is number one. And like, oh, the fucking cultural moment of seeing that movie in theaters, Infinity War as well, but definitely Endgame. Like, it was so great. It was so great. Like, priceless experience. So great. It might be like a tie kind of situation. I feel like I'll have to put it above, because I've rewatched Endgame more times than Black Panther, I think. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So this one, I'm going to put it in don't care to watch it, although I did watch the first 3 episodes, and it was feeling kind of tedious. Captain America was never my favorite character. Like, he's cool, he's great, he's a great guy, he's a great person. Steve Rogers is a great person. But that whole, like, golden boy thing is never my favorite. And so his whole, like, storyline and, like, his whole deal was never my favorite. And so I really like Bucky, and I like Sam, and I like Bucky, and I do like their little bromance, but I just didn't really care about what was happening. So I watched those first 3 episodes, and then I just looked up what happens and the rest of it. So I'm gonna put it in don't care to rewatch it, or don't care to watch it, but I did technically watch the first couple episodes. Wandavision. So the first couple episodes of Wandavision, I was like, what in the fuck, what is going on? What is happening here? And I did end up really, really liking this, and it has a pretty big impact on the larger MCU. But I didn't love it like everybody else did. I didn't feel as hit by it as everyone else did. But it's really good, though. I'm going to put it, I think I'll put it right here, behind Iron Man 2. So What If is so fun. It's so fun. But it's all like what if scenarios. It's not actual, at least as far as we know. None of this is actually impacting the live action actual MCU. But with Phase 4 and all this multiverse stuff, maybe it could. I don't know. It could. The animation is so fucking great, but it's not as, I don't love it as much as I loved Loki. And Loki has like actual, like real implications on things. Civil War. Civil War's cool. I think Civil War for me will go above Iron Man 2, but behind the first Avengers. Okay, Age of Ultron is a pretty cool one. Where would I put Age of Ultron? I'll put Age of Ultron here. All right, Infinity War obviously is going in toward the top. Now, this is, again, in the larger MCU, very impactful, and again, a cultural moment to go see that in theaters. The ending, I did not personally feel was as impactful because we already knew which movies were getting part 2s, like which movies were getting sequels, and some of those characters got dusted, and I was like, okay, well, obviously we know they're gonna come back. It's still emotional, and like seeing them get dusted is still like, oh god, especially obviously Spider-Man, Peter Parker saying, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, is like an emotional line for everyone who likes the MCU. But yeah, I was like, well, okay, this is sad, but like I know they're gonna come back somehow. I don't know how, but they're gonna come back. I think I would put Black Panther above Infinity War. Would I? I think so. All right. Black Widow. All right, I liked Black Widow. I did. But it pisses me off that they waited so long to give her a solo movie. So that kind of annoys me, and I feel like this movie would have been more impactful and more fun and more like, I would have been more invested in it if it had come out before Endgame. So that's kind of annoying, but it was a lot of fun. And I like the like spy assassinry stuff, and her sister was great, Yelena. But I think I have to put it in, it's there, it's cool. Yeah, I think above Iron Man 3, honestly. But behind Winter Soldier, yeah. Captain America, First Avenger. I did recently just rewatch this just because, kind of. I think because of What If in episode 1. I was like, I want to rewatch the original Captain America. But I don't really care about it that much. Like I said, Captain America, he's great. He's great, He is worthy of wielding Mjolnir? Mjolnir. Or what was it Mark Ruffalo? Or no, Paul Rudd when they were like, how do you pronounce Mjolnir? And he said like Steve or something. I don't remember what he said, but he said some like random name. Oh, Iron Man. I gotta put it up towards the top because I just love Iron Man. Above Ragnarok, though. Yeah, honestly. Because Ragnarok is really fun, but I don't, like, again, all these characters, I like them. Okay, I don't, like, hate any of the MCU characters, like the superheroes. None of the Avengers, right? But, like, between Iron Man and Thor, I definitely care more about Iron Man. So, yeah, I'm going to have to put the original Iron Man. And, like, it started off everything. All right, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is absolutely going up in the top. And, oh, frick. Dude, it was so good. It is also the most fresh in my mind, so we have to keep, that in mind, take that into account. Okay, because the villain in Shang-Chi is a villain that is very Killmonger-esque as far as like the motivations and everything, and like understanding where this character is coming from and being like, yeah, I mean, I get why you're upset, for sure. Like, your feelings are valid, but what you're doing about those feelings is perhaps unwise. Don't love it, making you a villain. But like the character dynamics and the character relationships were so great. And when I saw the trailers for this, I mean, I was going to see it. I was very excited. I wasn't like, ooh, it looks bad or anything like that. But the main character, Shang-Chi, was kind of like this guy, this actor. I don't know that I feel like he has all that much personality. Like, I don't know. I've never seen Simu Liu in anything, and I just was like, he doesn't seem like he has that much personality in these trailers. But also, they're just trailers, so whatever. Oh my God, so likable. So fucking likable. Like, what a leading man. Very likable, very charismatic, but without trying too hard. Like, he is not, like Tony Stark is very charismatic, but like, he's Tony Stark, he's over the top. He's like being the playboy, tries real hard, like the witty banter all the fucking time, all that shit. Like, it's very Tony Stark, right? And Shang-Chi does not have that kind of charisma. He just has this very natural, likable, I want to hang out with him. Like, oh my God, I just loved it so much. And the fucking fight scenes, what a good goddamn time. What a good goddamn time. I feel like I would have to put it above Black Panther. Would it above Endgame? No, maybe? This is what I'm saying. It's so fresh in my mind too, though. Honestly, these three are kind of like tied. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna leave that for now. I might readjust, like I said, but we're gonna do that for now. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. All right, I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but I also don't remember that much about them. I also have not rewatched them since doing the pre-Endgame rewatch. I think I'm gonna have to put the first one back here. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna put it above Age of Ultron. Yeah, and then Thor: Dark World. I'm gonna put it in I don't care to rewatch. Again, I will at some point. Like, it's not that I won't rewatch it. It's just very low on the priority list of rewatches. And it'd be above Captain America, though. This is Spider-Man Homecoming. I like Spider-Man. He's cute. He's fun. I love, what's his fuck? The actor. Tom. Oh my God, not Hiddleston. That's Loki. The other Tom. I really like him as Spider-Man and as Peter Parker. But I don't love it. I don't know. But I'll put it up here. Where will I put it? I'm going to put it back here above Thor, but behind Iron Man 3. And then Spider-Man Far From Home. I only watched that for the first time, like, recently. Within the last month was my first time watching that one. And, like, it was cool. It was cool, but do I care to rewatch it? Kind of not, really. Again, I just kind of saw it soon. But I'll put it towards the top. Actually, I'll put it behind Doctor Strange. I would rewatch, if it was between, like, you have to rewatch one of these, which one? I would pick Doctor Strange. And then Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I did like more than the first one, I think. I would probably put this up. Would I put it above Civil War? I think I might. All right, so here's my list. Now let's see. So in my don't care to rewatch, yeah, I think Captain America is my like most don't care to rewatch. And then Thor: Dark World, Spider-Man not No Way Home. That's the new one. Far From Home. Doctor Strange. And then it's there. It's cool. I like that. That works. All right, pretty great. I dig it. I might have to put WandaVision lower. Iron Man 2, I'm actually going to put above Civil War. Like, again, between the two, if it was like, which one are you going to rewatch? you have to pick one, I would pick Iron Man 2 over Civil War. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now this top one. So Endgame and Infinity War are weird because, like, they obviously had they're so important to the larger MCU. And they are very emotional. There's a lot that happens. If you take them out, obviously things would be different. And like Iron Man is really fun, but it is also the oldest one. So it's like not as fun as like the newer ones, obviously. Like the tone of it is a little different or whatever, you know. The cinematography maybe isn't all there. I'm going to put Loki actually above Thor Ragnarok. Is that sacrilege? It was just so fun. I really loved it. I think I like it. Yeah, I think that's my top 5. Is Endgame, Shang-Chi, Black Panther, Infinity War, and Iron Man. What If being number 8? Ooh, actually, no. We're going to take that down. So then Avengers would be number 8, Guardians 2, number 9, and then Iron Man 2 at number 10. So that's my top 10. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Roast me in the comments, politely, please, if you horribly disagree with any of my choices here. Okay, so I decided that I needed to change this. I finished recording and I set it aside, and then I just was thinking about it more, and I was like, Jashana, I don't think you organized these correctly or ranked them correctly. Because there's a couple of movies that, like I said, I haven't seen in a long time, and I don't remember that much about them. So did I really enjoy them as much as I thought? You know what I'm saying? And then one in particular that I thought more about, and I was actually talking to Vish, because she also loves MCU, and kind of jogged my memory about like the details of this movie, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess I didn't care that much about that one. So the movie in question that I definitely want to move is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I didn't actually really like the overall plot of that one. There were elements, I mean, again, I like all these movies that I've seen, but it isn't as high as I put it. So I think I'm going to have to move it probably, like, I definitely will, like, happily rewatch this one, so I don't want to put it in and I don't care to rewatch. But I think I'm going to it's got to go behind Thor, the first Thor. The first Guardians, I still quite enjoy, so I'm going to leave that one there, I think. Captain Marvel, however, I think has to move down. And it's mostly, I don't hate Brie Larson in general, or as Captain Marvel. Her voice, I don't know, meh. And I do, because I recently rewatched that one, and the plot does feel it just doesn't feel as cohesive and as together as some other ones. So I'm going to move it down a level. Would I put it ahead of Black Widow? Honestly, I feel like I had more fun with Black Widow for sure. Would I put it above Iron Man? No, yeah, I would put it above Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3, I don't know why. I just don't remember that much. I remember he has all the suits and Pepper and that whole thing, and there's the big explosion. And it's just that plot, that guy that's like, man, you were mean to me. But okay, the rest of them I think are fine. Although, would I put Ragnarok above Loki? I think I would. Yep. Would I? Why is this so hard? WandaVision, though, that was the other one that I like WandaVision, but I didn't like it I'm liking What If better, so I'm gonna put WandaVision here, maybe? I think that works. So there's my official ranking. All right, that's all. I just had to come in and adjust it because I was like It was bugging me that I wasn't happy with where I put things. I feel like sometime I should rank the characters themselves. I clearly like I like characters with a strong sense of integrity, but who are also charismatic and charming in their own ways. Like, I would say that those three, I mean, obviously Tony Stark is very different from T'Challa and Shang-Chi, but they all are charismatic and charming and very likable. Well, Tony Stark maybe isn't so likable, but they're all very charismatic and charming in different ways, you know, in their own ways. They're not similar in really any other way other than they do have that quality. It just is expressed differently with each of them. But I really do like that. And I think they are all likable. I know a lot of people don't think Iron Man, Tony Stark is all that likable, but I do. And just one of the best character arcs. I mean, from that first movie to Endgame, it's like I was gonna make a word pun on accident, a stark difference. It really is, though, like, from who he is in that first movie and what he's willing to do or not do for others versus how it all ends for him. I get emotional every time. Like, I love it so much. Oh my God. And his last line, I can't, oh my God, with I am Iron Man, like, oh, it's so good. Anyway, okay, I'll do that maybe sometime to, like, see how I feel really about all the other characters, but another day. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.